Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I'm gonna do this stitch. I think this is a nice stitch to do a blanket. This is the back of the work and this is the front, so it's up to you which side you like. This stitch has only 2 rows repeat, and this one might need some yarn. Yeah. Okay, for this stitch we're gonna chain multiples of 3. I have here 18, and we're going to chain 2 more, so multiples of 3 plus 2 more chains, so 1 and 2, and I'm using now 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. What we're going to do, we're going to skip the first chain, and into the second chain from the hook we're going to do a single crochet, and this row is going to be single crochet in each chain. So you move to the next chain, single crochet. It's a very easy stitch, goes really fast, and it builds up really fast. If you like, you can work with variegated yarn, or you can use just one color, or you change colors, depends. I'm gonna show you how to change colors, which rows. You can alternate, you can change colors, depends on the row that you will prefer. So this is just single crochet in each chain. So this is not the row, that one of the rows that we're gonna repeat. Will be the next one and the next one. So almost at the end. Single crochet. So we have the last chain, single crochet also. So now we're gonna chain 1 chain, turn your work, and in the first stitch here we're gonna do a single crochet, chain 2, and now this is how we're gonna do this row. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third stitch we're going to do a single crochet, chain 2. Again, we're going to skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third single crochet, chain 2, and so on. Skip 2 stitches, and in the third single crochet, chain 2, skip 2, and in the third single crochet, and so on. So this is going to be one of the rows that we're going to repeat with this single crochet and chain 2. So skip 2, and in the third single crochet, chain 2, and you're going to be left with 3 stitches. We're going to skip the next 2, and into the third, the last stitch, we're going to go in there and do a single crochet. Okay, so now this will be the row that you're gonna change when you start the new row. So in order to do that, so we have the we have to do the single crochet into the last stitch there. So you're gonna pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook. Well, those of you that are advanced, you know this already, but for you guys, the beginners, so you're gonna pull up, you're gonna bring the next color that you want to do, yeah, and you're gonna give a tug to the one that you just finished working with, and now we're gonna chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work, and now we're gonna work in this 2 chain space. We're gonna put in there 3 double crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it's gonna look like this. Now we have this single crochet yarn over the hook. We're gonna do a front post double crochet into that single crochet. Yeah. And then we're gonna move to the next 2 chain space here, and we're gonna put in there 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. So we have this single crochet here. We're gonna do a front post double crochet around that single crochet. So now we're gonna move to the next 2 chain space, this one here, and we're gonna put in there 3 double crochets. Okay, so next we have the single crochet here from the previous row, in which we're gonna do a front post double crochet, and then we move to the next 2 chain space, and we're gonna do in there 3 double crochets. 2 and 3. So we have the single crochet here. We're gonna do a front post double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3. So we have the last single crochet here of the row, so we're gonna do the same front post double crochet, and we have the last 2 chain space of the row, in which we're gonna place in here into that 2 chain space 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over the hook, and in this single crochet here we're gonna do a double crochet at the end. You're gonna chain 1. So this is the back of the work. Yeah? So you have, when you have different colors, you're gonna have in between the colors, you're gonna have this white or whatever color you're gonna choose. Yeah? So the first stitches here, we're gonna do a single crochet into that first stitch, chain 2, and now we're gonna do single crochet. We're gonna skip these 3 double crochets. So we're gonna do the single crochet into the front post double crochet from the previous row. So you skip 1, 2, 3 and the 4th stitch. So we're gonna do in there single crochet, chain 2. So again, we're gonna skip. I think I put only 2 double crochets in there. Make sure that you put 3. So you're always gonna do into the front post double crochet from the previous row. Chain 2. We're gonna skip these 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th stitch, which is the double crochet from the previous row, we're gonna do a single crochet, chain 2, and again skip these 3, and the stitch is right here. Single crochet, chain 2, skip the 3 double crochets, and into the 4th single crochet, chain 2. So we're gonna skip these 3, and we have the chain 3 here at the end. We're gonna go on top of the 3rd chain right there, and we're gonna do a single crochet. Yeah. So when you finish this, you're gonna do 1 row with these double crochets and front post, and then the 2 chain single crochet, 2 chain single crochet. So now you're gonna bring the other color. Yeah. You can change colors, depends where you want to change. So you're just gonna bring it like this. You're gonna chain 3 and turn your work. So the color is always gonna be in this side. So now yarn over the hook. We're gonna go to the first 2 chain space, and we're gonna place in there 3 double crochets. So 1, 2 and 3. And now we have the single crochet, in which we're gonna do a front post double crochet, and we're gonna move to the next 2 chain space, 3 double crochets in there. And now we have the single crochet, and we're gonna do a front post double crochet. So now we have the 2 chain space and 3 double crochets in there. So these are the 2 rows that you're gonna repeat with this stitch. And with this stitch, unless you open like this, you will see the space between the rows. and otherwise it just sits like that. In the next 2 chain space, 3 double crochets, and we have the single crochet, and we're gonna do a front post double crochet. You move to the next 2 chain space, and we put in there 3 double crochets. Okay, to yarn over the hook, we have the last single crochet of this row, and we're gonna do a front post double crochet, and the last 2 chain space, in which we're gonna place in there 3 double crochets. So now we're gonna do a double crochet into the last stitch here. So now you're gonna chain 1, you're gonna turn your work, and in the first stitch here you're gonna do a single crochet. You're gonna chain 2 chains, and then you're gonna skip these 3 double crochets, and you have the stitch right here, the front post double crochet from the previous row. So you're gonna skip this, and you're gonna do chain 2, single crochet, and so on. So this is the back of the work, and after you finish this row, you reach the end here into the chain, the top chain here. We're gonna do a single crochet, in which you're not gonna finish the single crochet, and then you're gonna bring the next color. Yeah, this. So it's gonna look like this. And this is the back of the work, and this is the front. You will see the openings, but when the stitch is not, you don't pull on the stitch, you can you cannot see so much the openings. So this is the front of the work, and this is the back, and you have this like a dots of color when you change colors. So well, this is the stitch. I hope you enjoy. Give it a try. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.